Hello, my friends, and happy Monday. All right, my friends, so this week we are going to be celebrating two different holidays. One will be Valentine's Day. That is on Sunday. We will not be in school, so we're going to celebrate it all week long. And then we're also going to talk about and celebrate Lunar New Year, which is a Chinese tradition that they celebrate bringing in spring. So it's about getting out all the old and the bummer stuff that happened in the last year and bringing in fresh and new and clean for the new year, for the spring to come in. So today we're going to start with the Valentine's book, and then the next video will be a Lunar New Year book. So let's go ahead and get started. So today's story is called The Biggest Valentine Ever. You ready, Miss Mingo? You have your little heart pillow behind you? Ready? Once there were two mice who fell in love with the same Valentine, but it didn't start out that way. The day before Valentine's Day, Miss Mousley asked all the students in her class at Mouse View School to make Valentine cards. The two friends, Clayton and Desmond, decided to make a card together and give it to Miss Mousley as a surprise. Well, that's very kind to get their teacher a card, huh? Clayton cut a big heart out of cardboard. Desmond made a heart-shaped hole in the middle. Desmond cut out some small pink hearts and pasted them around the hole. Then he added a few more. Clayton glued glitter on the hearts. Then he glued on more glitter. He stepped back. "You put too many hearts on," Clayton said. Desmond was upset. "You put too much glitter on the hearts," he said. Uh-oh. "Well, why did you make that hole in the middle?" asked Clayton. "I thought it looked nice," said Desmond. "It doesn't look nice. It looks awful," yelled Clayton. "I think it looks very nice," said Desmond, frowning. They glared at each other. Uh-oh. Should they be arguing over things like this? "I don't want to make a Valentine with you," yelled Clayton. "I don't want to make a Valentine with you," yelled Desmond. They tore their Valentine in half. "I'm going to make my own Valentine," said Clayton. "Well, I'm going to make my own Valentine," said Desmond. Oh no, they're not being very kind to each other, are they? That night at dinner, Clayton's dad said, "Son, you look sad. Can I help?" Clayton hung his head. He told his dad about the Valentine. Clayton's dad thought for a moment. "You guys may make nice Valentines on your own, but I think you would make a nicer Valentine together." At the same time, over at Desmond's house, Uncle Vernon said exactly the same thing. It's always better to work together, right? And be kind to one another, especially if you're friends. But Clayton didn't listen to his dad. He marched back to his room and began to make his very own Valentine. He cut a big heart out of cardboard, but he didn't put a hole in the middle. He put pink hearts around the edge, but not too many. Then Clayton put glitter on the hearts, but it was too much glitter. He stepped back and looked at his Valentine. It just wasn't right. At the same time, Desmond was making his very own Valentine. He cut a big heart out of the cardboard, but he wasn't good at cutting large things, and the heart was lopsided. See why you should always work together with your friend and be kind? He made a neat heart-shaped hole in the middle, but then he put too many hearts around the hole. He sprinkled on some glitter, but not too much. Desmond stepped back and looked at his Valentine, but it just wasn't right. The next morning, Clayton and Desmond took the school bus. They sat far away from each other, but as they were getting off, Desmond tripped on the stairs. He bumped into Clayton and they fell down. I think we should try making our own valentine again, said Clayton. No one said we couldn't, said Desmond. Aw, that's good. They're going to work together. In art class, Clayton and Desmond put their heads together and came up with a plan. Then Clayton cut out the biggest, most perfect red heart anyone had ever seen. They added a pink heart to fit in the middle. Oh. Then Desmond, who was good at cutting small things, cut out small, tiny pink hearts and pasted them onto the big red heart. Clayton added some glitter and cut out a bunch of other hearts. Desmond made a nose on one of them and mischievous eyes. Then they glued all the hearts together. What are they making? Their Valentine looks like a... They stepped back to look at their card. It was a giant Valentine mouse. Wow, said Clayton, we did it. Wow, said Desmond, we did it together. And they gave each other a high five. Look at how cute it looks. It's a card. Isn't that adorable? It's a mouse Valentine card. They cut up a lace doily and glued it around the edge. Then they wrote on their card in big letters, Happy Valentine's Day to Miss Mousley. We love you, Clayton and Desmond. They carried the Valentine to their classroom and gave it to Miss Mousley. She clapped with delight. The whole class cheered. It was the biggest Valentine ever, and it was also the best. Look at how cute it is. All right, my friends, I hope you enjoyed your Valentine book. I'll see you later. Bye.